But this was something actually that Sharon Mintz helped me acquire, and I really like it because it's so sweet. This is from Jerusalem, I believe.
From Jerusalem.
I mean, I just love that treatment, and I just think it's so beautiful.
Yes. So the emblems of the 12 tribes, and then, you know, I guess Sharon told you that's Megillat HaMelech, that every text column begins with the word HaMelech, the king, which, in according to Kabbalah, and sans reference to God, because the name of God is not mentioned in the Megillah. To do show that God is in the Megillah, many scribes did in this way, that the word HaMelech, which refers to King Achashverosh, is written at the top of the column, so that like he's taking care of everything that's happening beneath.
I see.
Like God is above everything, but it's a nice one.
I love this.
And it begins with the firstborn, Reuben, Levi, Judah, and so on. So it's the order of the birth of the 12 sons. And by the way, another thing, the 12 sons, the 12 tribes is very Zionist iconography. More or less Zionist Megillah, you can say, early Zionist Megillah.
Right. Well, and there's, I mean, I think that's really what's interesting too about the Bezalel school. Because it's so apparent that, you know, artists were trying to create this identity.
Definitely.
The magic squares really interest me.
Yeah.
Well, we had a
sculptures,
section. We did have a section in Sacred Realm on the magic squares.
Oh, really, yes.
Here also. This might be like mid 20th century.
It can be even later, even I would say.
Well, I think the Whitings collected it before then. I think
really? Okay.
I wonder what you think, because it was bought in Israel, maybe by Syrian Jews.
Iconography, It's a mezuzah cover?
Yeah.
It could be that it's a craftsman from Syria that did it in Israel. That can be also.
Right.
Many of them continue like it. And actually this is Kurdish. This is where I come from.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Kurdish, this Kurdish type of amulet. And
My
I can
cousin's
show you
husband's-
pictures of Kurdish women. This is for women, wearing it on the chest.
Oh.
Yeah. Like my mother, if she would see this, and when I started to get interested in that, my mother passed away years ago, but when I started to get interested in that, I would show you a picture of this, and she would start to kiss them from the picture, because it's like a holy item.
Wow. Yeah, this piece, I think, is that here, is really interesting. Did I share this one with you?
Yeah, don't know.
We had in the records, this was, I think the donor, it was like just a one-off piece, like, because a lot of our donors are big collectors, but it was just this piece, and he had information written that it was procured from a Hebrew Kabbalist in Tehran, who explained that its powers include alleviating fear of enemies by bathing in water in which it was dipped, and its most potent property is the guarantee of a wife's affection. He also noted that it was wrought during the new moon by a goldsmith without venereal disease, who for 3 days ate no meat, drank no liquor, and saw no woman. And then there's a blessing inscribed. So the very meaning of the word amulet means like tie on.
Yeah, it's like the tefillin are also like that, and that's why some people think that tefillin are also for magic, to protect the person who wears them.
And that there is a dedication at the bottom that says, "I wrote this for Shalom HaKasher Tzedek. May God give him life and grant blessings to his entire household, to all of his relatives, and to all that is his."
Yeah, he wrote it for the well-being, that's maybe the better translation, for the well-being of the righteous
I see,
kasher, meaning that is perfect and Jewish or whatever.
So for the righteous
Yeah.
person whose name
Yes,
is Dr.
the doctor,
Rachamim.
Rachamim. And then some of the Afghani ketubot, you can see these motifs. Also the menorah, it's Psalm 67 written in the shape of the menorah. And then you have the Hamzas and the Magen David and so on.